5. You're the crash out. We back, man. Season 2 of Brick by Brick. What's good, JD?
Man, chilling, man. You know, busy. How's everything going, shoot?
Shit, tired. It's Friday. We just got back from Japan earlier this week, and I don't know, man. Japan's a trip. It was super dope, really good family trip, and I'll post more content on my channels. But we got a lot to talk about, man, and limited time. So, things I want to talk about. Is this the biggest crypto bull run ever? That's something I'm thinking about. Is Terrence Crawford the GOAT? That's something I'm thinking about. We got the WNBA playoffs, 2 barn burners last night, crazy games. I never even got your take on the ZekeEnd. I wanted to hear what you thought about the ZekeEnd, because I saw you up in there repping Brick by Brick.
Yep.
And then we got a giveaway too. So I want people to tap in. So this next week we'll have we're going to be taking some names down and have a little giveaway for some ETC Tacoma gear. So, just got a few things. And then also, in this next season too, we're going to have some opportunities for promotion. If you want to, promo your business or whatever, anything like that, pop us in. So yeah, welcome to Brick by Brick, and tap in with us. And, we're powered by Windermere Abode. And then we're going to also have some sponsorship space, you know what I mean? So today, the sponsor is you. Is the cryotherapy spot in Zenith and all that good stuff. So that's the sponsor today. So we'll give you some time to tap into that too as well. But man, let's just go ahead and jump in. Is Terrence Crawford the GOAT?
No.
Okay.
I've been hearing everyone talk about this. No.
Okay. Why you say that?
I like Bud though, but no, there's no possible way you could put him over Mayweather. There's no way. I think that the fighters that Bud fought versus the fighters that Mayweather fought is completely different. I still think that
that's fair.
I still think that Canelo, it's hard to put him above Canelo after beating him. I think that if Benavidez would have beat Canelo, I'm putting Canelo over Benavidez. It's one of those matchup things where it's nah, Canelo did a lot for the sport. The way he climbed up, beat everyone, and jumped those weight classes. Because the thing about it is, people were talking about Canelo being big, and it's no, Canelo was small for that weight class. He just
was true,
killing everyone at that weight class. So I look at it like Bud Crawford. The first 2 mega fights he did is Errol Spence, and Errol Spence Errol Spence pre-fight,
he lost that fight before he even got. Errol Spence
walked
nice,
in. He smoked
that
the
fight
panel,
was already lost,
or that fight, you know what I'm saying, or maybe the crash caught up to him, but it was bad from jump.
He didn't look right.
He didn't look right that fight. But Canelo, he beat Canelo fair and square, looked good. But then now, I feel like Mayweather did all that at a certain point, and then went on and had another 10 to 12 mega fights and won those. You know what I'm saying? I remember. This is the first time where people are like, "Oh, Bud might lose this one." They were saying that about Mayweather for 10 straight fights. It was "Oh, he's fighting Ricky Hatton. He's undefeated, the best dude over here." Huge fight, crazy promotion, won that. Then went on and fought De La Hoya, which I would consider Mayweather versus De La Hoya was like a Crawford versus Canelo type thing. Beat him, and then after that, he went on and beat Ortiz,
what's his name?
Mosley, Canelo, McDonough, Pacquiao, Berto, he.
That's when you start naming them, when you start naming the names,
I think that
it's not even close actually.
What Crawford did right now, it's okay, you beat Canelo. Okay, well now if you go on and I don't even know who else. Now if you go on, you
got to go on a run.
Now if you beat Benavidez or go beat Benavidez, beat one of the Charlos, beat
we know they're gonna be one of the Charlos.
But they got, I don't know. I would want to see the Charlo that just took 2 years off to come back and fight someone.
Yeah,
there's big, you know what I'm saying? There's big names, big money names, and now if you go on and you beat some, right now, every time someone
Jake Paul,
shit, get up, go get your bread. You know what I'm saying? Go get your bread. But that's how I look at it. I just remember everyone Mayweather can't beat him. He got too much power. He's way bigger than him. Then Mayweather kills him, and then as soon as that fight's over, it's oh, he beat him, but he can't beat this guy. And then go on and it's okay, now you fought Canelo. Mayweather beat Canelo, and now it's okay, well, go on and fight Benavidez. Then go on and fight other guys at that weight class. Because that's what Mayweather was doing. Mayweather went up 5 weight classes and was fighting all those guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if
Yeah.
Crawford goes up these weight classes and he's fighting these guys now and beating all of them, and he goes on another 8-fight winning streak, and it's all buildups like this, then you can start putting him in the conversation. But I feel like there's no possible way you could put him anywhere close to Mayweather right now, and that's no disrespect.
Oh no, I'm just asking the question because I think he's cemented for sure. Like in my opinion, he's cemented.
Oh yeah,
it's just like he could quit right now and he's cemented as a great, you know. But like, where does he fall in that? I agree, because when you hear it out loud and you say the names, you're like, yeah, I mean, because I remember the Hatton fight. Like I remember, because Hatton at that time was like unbeaten, wasn't he, or one loss or something like that? Like he was like 40-1. Yeah, he was like, I mean, so, and he was legit, you know, and so it's just like, but you know, and I think there's a lot of its styles making fights, you know, like Canelo, for example. I mean, shit, I looked at his record. I was like, damn, he got 63 wins. 63, bro. Like that.
He was 42-0 when he fought Mayweather.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah. Like 63 fights, man. Like 63 wins. Like, so I think that styles make fights, obviously, too. You know, Canelo had I didn't realize the reach was such a disadvantage. So when I seen the reach, I was like, oh man, well, he's going to have to get inside. And like 4 inches is a lot. Pause, no diddy. Like, and like, also he don't got a jab. Like he doesn't. And so I was like, oh, this is going to be a long night, man. Like if he don't even got a jab and you're trying to like fight some dude that got a 4-inch reach on you, pause. Like, it could get ugly, like unless he's bigger and he uses his strength and he can get inside. But when he was trying to charge forward, Bud was just standing his ground, and I was like, that just broke his whole game plan. Like he couldn't do anything after that.
Oh yeah,
because that's all he got. Because when you don't got a jab, you have to come in hard like that. Damn, that's crazy. But
I think Canelo fights different. Like now that he's jumped up in weight, he's changed his style a little bit. Like when he was at 145 and in the 154 range, he was jabbing, and he really had hands, crazy head movement.
Yeah,
as
he did.
Went up, he definitely changed his style. Just I feel like it might be the same with Bud. If Bud stays up at 164, 168, you might have to change your style a little bit if you jump up a couple weight classes.
Yeah, man. Like it was a good fight though, man. Like I didn't expect him to beat his ass like that. Like once I saw him, like when it was all the footwork, man, his footwork was like, people ain't talking about his footwork, but I was like, bro, his footwork was crazy. Like when he would come in, he like almost put his foot in between his two feet, and he couldn't do anything. Like I was like, bro, that's weird, because now you're punching him and he got his shoulder. Now you're trying to punch him at a weird angle, you know what I mean? And you're hella close. So you really couldn't get too many powerful shots off. Like I was like, that was smart. And you're going to have to take some shots for sure to do that.
Exactly. But Crawford's quick. He got power. He had the reach. Not only did he have a reach, he had some big ass gloves on. That's what he was
putting paws on that.
When he came out, I said, whoa, hold on.
Hey, it was cold how he came out with the mariachi in the little case. Like I thought that was fine. I knew what he was doing. I just did feel like though the walkouts was a little lackluster. You know what I mean? Like I knew what he was doing.
Yeah, I knew what he was doing. But also for the culture, I need you to come out with somebody. I need you to come out. You know what I'm saying? Come out with Future or something. Come out with.
It's a big fight, man. Let's
bro, come out walking out with someone. That's what I was waiting for. Like, man, who's Bud gonna walk out with? And then he came out with the
yeah, and I thought he was clowning. I was like, hey, that's clowning, but like this is a big fight. Now I'm not really. I mean, he was about business. He knew. I was like, he knows something I don't. When he came, I was like, he knows something I don't, because like it seems like he's about to, like with the Mexican. Like I was like, damn, he came out to Mexican music. That's low key disrespectful.
No, yeah. I thought he was. I was hoping he came out. You want to talk about disrespectful is. When Mayweather was fighting them fighters, he was coming out in the sombrero, the hat, and all Mexican colors. He wanted to. That's what I'm talking about.
He sure was.
He was on the full leather suit pant with the flag on there. He had the poncho, the sombrero. He used to come out really, and he used to fight him on Cinco de Mayo.
He sure did, man. Like,
They called it
hey,
Cinco de Mayo.
he's a troll for that,
Bro, that's what
man.
I'm saying. He used to do some. I think that without Mayweather, this type of fight wouldn't happen. Like, I think that the fact that these two fought has to do with Mayweather fighting or McGregor and the crossover stuff that he does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like him doing all that. Now it makes it realistic to see these type of mega fights. It makes it realistic
yeah,
to see a Jake Paul fighting a Tank now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
which I mean, I'm not opposed to this type of stuff as long as they're, I guess, to tell the truth, similar weight class. like, how do you feel about Tank and Jake Paul about to fight?
I mean, I get it. I understand. Tank, get the bag, man. Like, if you like, I'm not mad at that part. I understand the business side of it. I just think as a boxing fan and to keep it pure, I feel like giving him a shot is disrespectful to the other dudes who are at least like who are serious boxers and trying to like not saying that he's not a serious boxer. I'm just saying, does he deserve that title, that shot?
Yeah,
Is this
I
an exhibition
yeah.
fight? Is it for belts or I don't know? Like
Well, it's an exhibition that has to be cleared still, like because
yeah.
they're
So I mean,
100 pound different, you know.
yeah, that's what I mean. So it's like, all right, we're already jumping to exhibition, like weird fights. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
I
I don't
mean,
know, like,
the way I look at it
but
is, if you're a 30-0 boxer, and you're fighting on undercards and you're making a couple thousand a fight, is that worth it versus someone like that comes in and has one big fight and makes 20 mil? You know, I think that at the end of the day, people are become athletes to get the payday. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Like, so, and if you watch some of Tank's interviews, he talks about like, I'm have like maybe 3 more fights and I'm done. I need to get my bread and be
yeah,
done. He's talking about doing
I'm not.
therapy and stuff. So like, I
Yep.
look at it like, okay, go back and fight Lamont Roche and you get paid, maybe 15 mil for that. And, if you win that, you might set up another mega fight with Shakur or someone.
Hmm.
Or you go and fight Jake Paul, who is way bigger. Yeah, he's considered a YouTuber, but, and you're getting a guaranteed, I heard he might get 150.
If he gets 150, that's a no brainer.
They took the
That's a
report
no. That's a
saying
no
that,
brainer.
yeah, saying that like the Turkish dude is paying him 150. And it's like,
I mean, if you're doing that, then hey, I'll
even if
fight.
you're getting 50 or 100 and you plan on only doing a couple more fights, you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to,
yeah, yeah. It's a no brainer.
you're setting your family up, win or lose. Like, and I
Yeah,
don't like, because obviously everyone knows Tank's a better fighter, but Jake Paul literally walks around 80 pounds bigger.
yeah, 100%. Like I don't feel like and honestly, he's not gonna be able to touch Tank. Like he's not gonna be able to even hit him because I just don't feel like he's fast
Nah,
enough.
no, I don't
We
think.
just watched that. We just watched that with Bud and Canelo, and we were saying, and Canelo's like a great fighter, like one of the great fighters, and he couldn't even touch Bud. Like he couldn't even get his shit off fast enough.
Exactly.
Pause. And
Exactly.
so, like, what do you think Jake Paul's gonna do with
No, yeah.
Tank? He
I
ain't
think
even gonna.
no, yeah. I think the only difference is Crawford and Canelo are really like they walk around the same size, the same weight.
Yeah,
Jake uh Tank walks around damn near like 145, and Jake Paul walks around at 225.
yeah.
Like,
That's
now
it's
it's
not
like
even.
the difference is if Gervonta hits Jake Paul, like I think you could get hurt. But also if Jake Paul lands one on Tank, it might be ugly. And I love Tank. And I promise you, if Tank gets dropped, I'm never watching boxing again. I promise you. I'll be so hot. I'll be
Hey,
so sick.
cause I'm gonna keep it I'm gonna keep it a bean. Let's keep it 1,000. Like last week, black people didn't do shit. We got to sit around. We was not in the drama. We was
Hey,
not in anything. And Bud came out and kicked ass on Saturday. Black people had a good week last week. We didn't no drama. We didn't shoot nobody. We didn't, you know what I'm saying? But somehow we found ourselves, our HBCUs getting threatened.
yeah, that's so
Somehow we
crazy.
found ourselves in the middle of conversations getting called names. I got called the N word the other day. I got called something else the other day in the comment sections and stuff because I'm just asking questions. And, it's just kind of crazy, like watching people crash out, like in real time. Like I didn't say one word about oh boy, but we did have a school shooting, and I did mention that and talk about that. That's very serious to me. All of it is, but like, just we anyway. Like black people last week had a good week,
Oh
and
yeah.
Bud And so if Jake Paul knocks out Tank, that might reset things a little
Yeah,
bit. Like, especially if that happens, like, damn, it's going to be, that's a
man.
good win. I think Jake Paul's actually a good fighter. I think he's a good boxer. I don't
No,
think
yeah.
I don't look at him as a YouTuber anymore. I just feel like he's not all the way there yet. Like,
No,
in
yeah.
terms of like getting these fights. So he's getting fights that no one with that same skill set would get right now
No, yeah. I
without
think that
his
if you look
background.
at the heavyweight division, I've seen sparring clips of him fighting guys that are like not top 10 fighters, but they're heavyweight fighters with good records.
Yeah.
So you look
Yeah.
at it
He's
like,
a good
okay, the
fighter.
heavyweight division, someone tried to put a ranking out saying that he was at like 14, which, I mean, even if you put him at 25, can a fighter that's top 5 in, let's say, his division, even 140, Tank at top 5, can he jump 12 divisions and fight a top 25 fighter? You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
mean,
that, but that's what we've seen with Canelo. It's like when he lost to, who was it, Bivol or whatever. It's like he's just too
yeah,
damn
Bevo.
big.
Yeah, Bevo was huge.
He's too
Pause.
damn big. At some
Yeah,
point,
he was,
someone's too big. It
and he
doesn't
had the
matter if they're
jab,
better or
man.
not.
Bevo just outboxed him too. He just had a jab, and he was just keeping
Oh
him
yeah.
at bay with that jab, and he was so
Oh
much
yeah.
bigger. Like it just,
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
just
know. And
at
he had a
some
nasty
point,
jab.
your weight can't take a punch from someone bigger. You know
Agreed.
what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think at some point you're jumping up. You're jumping up too much. If you can't, it's gonna be hard to go a whole entire fight without getting touched.
Yeah, yeah, I
Especially that.
agree.
Yeah, he has no length on him. It's, I don't know.
It should be interesting, man. Like it'll be interesting. It'll you know, like before I want to talk about ZekeEnd before, like I don't want to
Yeah.
make it an aside because that was like as we were getting ready to take our break from season 1, the ZekeEnd was happening. We talked a little bit about that. But what'd you think going in? I saw you down there. I was in there getting
Yep.
footage, man. I still
Yep.
haven't dropped half the damn footage, more than half the footage. 75% of the footage I haven't dropped yet. But like how'd you feel about that, man?
I mean, I always think it's
What'd you
dope
see?
bringing any type of pro-am style stuff to the town. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you can have guys like Malachi and those type of guys play, like I already understand why Paulo didn't play. You know, he's got that contract, he got the Jordan Brand
Yeah.
deal, he got everything. But I do wish for the last one out, we could have had a couple more players pull up. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
a couple more big names that would have pulled up. Like right now, like should try to get some people that like Beasley, get Mike Beasley, get Lance Stevenson, bring those, you know what I'm saying? Bring even the street ball type of guys that, or bring some of them big time YouTubers or something. Like I want to see some of those guys go at it versus like we had a couple good teams, but a lot of it was just dudes we already know too. But it was
Yeah, I
fire.
mean
We could do something like that. It's fire.
it was good hoop, man. Like
Yeah.
I like looking around, I think it was definitely the people. I think I take it for granted. I should say me. I take it for granted as I was sitting there looking around, like, man, these are all pros. Like that
Yeah.
dude's going overseas. That dude played at West Virginia. That dude's in the league right now. That dude's doing East Bay dunks in the game. You know what I mean? Like, the young guys that he brought along are actually
Yeah.
pretty good players, and I think they will
Sure.
be good.
No, yeah.
Good players. What's his name? Wilson, and then the other kid that got bounced. They both. I think they'll both be good players.
No, yeah.
In the league. It's just, yeah, I agree with the names piece.
Mm.
I thought there'd be more influencers there. I thought there'd be
That's what
more,
that's what I
you
thought. I
know,
thought
like
this would be
White
some more.
Iverson
Yeah, that's what I thought.
you know, something like that. Even having what's his name pull up, uh, Hezzy. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
Like shit, we could have. I would have had Hezzy pull up. Like, you know, that would have been dope. I think that would have been crazy if you had Hezzy or White Iverson or
no, for sure.
that squad. Bring a squad. But yeah, man, it was just good vibes. It was dope that it was the last one. Pitt was out there barbecuing, and
Yep.
it was just kind of I was just soaking it all up
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
was just like, man, I can't believe, because I live right down the street. I'm like, man, I can't believe this is like 5 minutes, six
Bro, it's
minutes from my
fire.
house. You know,
No, yeah, exactly. It's dope getting that type of stuff. Like I wish if they could put more tournaments together like that. Even I also feel like it's that's the one time that you can actually get a bunch of hoop heads and get a gym full. Because I mean, for a
yeah.
while, they had a Tacoma Pro-Am for a while, and the games used to be dead. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they had a Tacoma Pro, and it was at
Was that Curtis?
no, it was at Foss. It was at Foss. It'd be at
Okay.
Foss and Mount T, because
Okay.
I played in it for a little. This might have been right before. This is before I went overseas. So this is like the year after I graduated college. I was playing in it, but it was like I was playing the Seattle program too. But Seattle program be packed and Tacoma program just be dead. Like
Mm-hmm.
no one pulling up, and it wasn't expensive tickets or nothing. I'm pretty sure it might have been free.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but doing like being able to do the ZekeEnd and getting people in there and through the gym, like I wish we could do something bigger, even if it is once a year or something like that.
Yeah. I think there will be. I think that there's room, and we got dudes coming up like Zoom. Zoom's, just was named one of the top sophomores in NCAA basketball. I think he's a pro.
Yeah,
Whether, NBA or whatever overseas, I don't know, but he will be playing basketball after
for
college.
sure. Yep.
And obviously, you got Dave, you just got dudes. Shoot, shout out to Carter. What's his name? Hunter Carter, like
Yeah,
at Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah.
Like he's cold. People forgot.
Yep.
We got Big O. Big O's
Yep.
gonna be a name. You know what I'm saying? So
She just
I
signed
think you
at
got
Tennessee too, huh?
yeah. She just signed at
Tennessee, right?
Tennessee.
Yeah, fire.
So like that. Like I feel like she might be the biggest name. Like I think she's gonna be a star, star. Just because
Yeah.
of how she's been developing her game,
Mhm.
and she be up on the rim, man. That's normal
Exactly.
for her.
Right.
So, I think that she might could be the one, man.
Yeah.
She might could be the one that brings the juice back.
Yeah. Facts.
So, or I don't know, but I do think there hopefully will be something else, like slow, or maybe IT got some plans for like another something that's different. But
Yeah.
oh, were you there for the Pooh Elite game against Slow Grind?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, so you missed the moment.
Yeah. What
Okay.
happened?
So that was the moment of the whole weekend, in my
Uh-huh.
opinion. Like, and I was glad to just be there. Like it was one of those things that it was so symbolic of being the last one. And basically, going into the game, I'm like, yeah, Maya, shout out to Maya and Martin. They've been on this show.
Uh-huh.
And, you had Zai, Nate's son. You had Jalen Petty.
Uh-huh.
You got that team. So they were playing AAU, like whatever. So they were playing together, best seniors in the state. So they're going up against Slow Grind in the they got out of pool play, won both their games, beat some grown men with good players, and I'm like, damn, I'm surprised they won those games. Like
Yeah.
they hooped.
Uh-huh.
I got another thing on that too. So they play Slow Grind, and bro, Jalen Petty, when I went back the first day to go look at my footage and scrub the footage, there's a reason why Jalen Petty's the first clip. To me, he was the best player on the weekend. To me, just when I'm
You
looking
smoked
at
him.
the clips and I'm breaking down like the clip and looking at like because I'm looking at like who it is, what they're doing, blah, blah, blah. Bro, he was getting by his guy at will. He's
cold.
Allen Iverson. He was like Allen. I was like, bro, he plays just like Allen Iverson. And I
Yeah.
haven't watched him that close where I was breaking down clips. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to slow it down. And I was like, yo, he's my favorite dude right now to edit. Like I want
Bro, he's
where's
cold.
his stuff at? Like,
Yeah, he's nice.
so he was hooping. So anyway, he hooped like in the first half. He was going crazy. Him and IT were going at it. And then all of a sudden, I'm thinking, all right, man. So halftime, I'm like, the old guy's gonna run away with it. They didn't run away with it, bro.
Yeah.
It got to the point where a kid got fouled on a 3-point shot. They're down 2. Jim is going crazy. I got the footage. Jim is going absolutely bonkers. I'm going bonkers. I got my glasses on, my Meta Ray-Ban joints on. I'm hitting record on them shits. I'm walking all behind the benches like, yo, and the whole crowd, like the gym is lit. Like, and I was like, this is the moment. And it was like almost handing over. It was like a handing. If they beat Slow Grind, bro, and Slow Grind, and it doesn't even get to the semifinals, like by the high school team.
No, yeah.
And so kid gets fouled on the 3-point shot. I forget his name. He's about a 6'5". He's a good, really good player. I need to look him up because he's nice. And hits the first one. You know what I'm saying? And now we're like, yo, because it's no time left. Like there's no time left. Literally no time left. 0 on the clock. And he has 3 free throws to win it. Shoots the next one. comes off, and we're like, oh. And then he makes the last one. They go to OT. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, bro, it was.
I
If
remember,
he made,
yeah.
if he made that, he might not be
Yeah.
able to walk around Tacoma. Because
I heard a piece of the story only because right after that game, Malachi pulled up and he was like, man, we almost lost to the fucking high schoolers. I was like, what happened? He goes, nigga shot a 3 at the buzzer, got fouled. He said, nigga, I fouled him.
he sure did.
I fouled him. I said, what happened? He said he missed one, went to OT and won. He's like, we almost tricked shit off.
They almost tricked that up, bro. If they tricked that off, bro, the stories for the last ZekeEnd was gonna be man. And so anyway, they ended up winning that. Jalen Noel was hooping too. I forgot about him. Jalen Noel was hooping.
You know who else was cold growing up? And I've been seeing him play for a little bit. I think he was at but Shane Noel, his little brother used to be flushing.
Shane Noel's cold.
Oh, him.
The Noels, they get slept on. They get slept on.
For sure.
They get slept on.
I think that's what I used to like more. I feel like it might have been a little bit different this year, but I remember when a couple years ago when I was playing it, I feel like there was more. It felt more of a Tacoma versus Seattle vibe for a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Seattle, for sure.
Seattle would bring their teams, and it was almost like a pride thing go back and forth, which that's what I like when playing against them. It's like, okay, we're going against LOE. Like, we're going against them. It felt like a Tacoma. It almost felt like it brought back AU vibes of Tacoma AU versus Rotary. And that's what I like.
That's what it was.
It felt competitive. This shit is not fun. This is not for stats. This shit is for pride. That's what I used to like about it.
Yeah, when it was at Foss. That's what the energy was for sure, because Tony Roden used to bring his squad in.
It was at Boss, and I love that because it was like it was Seattle squads coming down playing against us. And that's what I liked.
Yep. No, I agree. Those were cold years. I remember going to those and just looking out there and like, man, why ain't I playing in this? You know, like everyone would be like, shit. I was walking into this one. I was like, people would be like, oh, you playing? I'm like, bro, I'm almost 50. Why the fuck I ain't going out there? Like, shit, I'm good.
Yeah. I need A-Dub to bring that now that he got his page, but I need him to find all the old tapes because he was recording back when I was playing, and he was recording.
A-Dub got everything,
bro. There was one time I hit him up. I think it was after that. I was like, bro, where's the film, bro? Like I dropped 50. I dropped 50, and then I had 40 on Tony Roden in there. There's a clip somewhere. Like, bro, I don't want to see these clips of Tone almost dunking on niggas. This nigga, where's my shit, bro?
Hey, Tone mixtape life was crazy. He probably got the craziest mixtape clips from hard, like his mixtape clips was nutty, bro.
AU was unfair at that point. It was him, Pepe, and Josh Smith on the same AU team.
T. Roten's is one of them ones.
It was so much. No.
Oh yeah, he had so much sauce on his game.
Well, I remember him coming in as a freshman though. He was like a 6'4", 6'5" freshman, punching on niggas, averaging 20 something. Oh yeah, that's unfair.
He was getting right to it from an early age, bro. Even at UW, like people forget about UW, man. He was getting to it, bro.
Oh yeah, early, and he was playing with other pros on that team. Like he had Terrence Ross on that squad. He had Abdul on that team. He had was it CJ Wilcox on that squad?
Bruh,
they had they had league players on that squad.
Hey, could you imagine the NIL situation with that team?
Bro, what?
Like, I don't even know if you could have everybody on that team with NIL. Like, because it's just too much talent. Like, you just had too much.
Yeah, there's no way.
Like, I don't know. So, man, we need to follow up on that. Let's follow up on that on one of these episodes. I want to get someone to talk about, like, what's the follow-up on that, on the ruling in June about the back pay? Because JP was on here and he said he got something, but like I don't know what that looks like. So we're gonna definitely follow up on that NIL story that we did about the back pay from 2016, I think it was. Yep. So bringing that, like, that just made me think of that. Like that's crazy. Yeah, we could talk about more crash outs. Like I know the Lakers Lounge and Seawall and them don't like me talking about Drake, but I'm just gonna. So we talking about year of the crash outs. We didn't talk about people, the white supremacists crashing out. We talked about, Canelo got crashed out. But like, I feel like Drake's crashing out low key. Like, man, and it's okay. I'm not like anybody would crash out after what just happened. But I feel like he's doing the right thing by staying in the box and just dropping music and being himself. But I just feel like we're now in the stage of he'll never be what he once was. He's always going to be popular. He's going to make good music in the future, but I just don't think it'll ever be like it just was. Like the undefeated tag is gone now. You know what I mean? Like you've been beat and now you just kind of bounce back and be a next version of yourself.
I fuck with Drake. I think that, I mean, if he comes back and makes music the way he normally does, like, and doesn't talk about the shit no more, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't heard Meek Mill make no dope shit since Drake got on him. Like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, no, I know. And here's here's what but like he's dropped. Like outside of Sexy Songs for You, like that was a dope album.
Yeah.
But all the moves he's been making to me
It's still
have
defending himself
not hit the mark.
Yeah.
Like you're making songs with Yeet, bro. Like, I mean, I don't fuck with Yeet. You know what I'm saying? Like you're making songs with you're hanging out with Adin Ross, the streamer. Like, and that's your voice right now. Like Adin Ross, like go to Academics.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
feel part of it too. Like him, he's being on. Like he got on another podcast with
Bobby Altcoin.
Yeah, he got another.
I'm just saying, like if I'm rebounding from what just happened and we're in this phase, I'm not gonna go run to the people that they just told you that you're not like us, and you're basically just proving it. I guess I don't know. Like you're running, you ran to Adin Ross, Bobby Altcoin. Like those are like they're not even hip hop people. Like
exactly.
I don't know. That's just not moves I'd be making right now. Personally,
I think you could talk about like other, like he has enough albums that he's done where he can talk his shit about that. You don't got to talk about anything
100%.
You don't got to talk about anything that happened in the last year. But if he can come back, make your slow jams, make your other stuff, start talking shit about how much bread you got then. You know what I'm saying? Like start doing, you know what I'm saying? He can talk. He don't got to defend himself on that no more. He don't got like, that's how I look at it. It's like, all right, he's talking like everyone really, really believes and just thinks he's like a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
No
like,
one believes that, bro. Like, no one believes that.
Fire song.
It's just
you know
funny.
What I'm saying? Like, it was a fire song that was catchy. And it's like, bro, you don't got to go against no one. It's like, if you're going to get on, if he's going to get on pods, like, let people know you're not beefing with people. Like, I like how Braun was on the pod like a day or two ago, and they asked him, like, bro, what's up with Drake? So. And he was just like, nah, man. He was like, it's all love. He was like, I mean, he's doing these things, I'm doing my thing. Whatever happened, he was like, but it's all love. We see each other again, it's love. It's like, bro, squash it. Like, if you guys squash it, then only squares are still gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, go squash your shit with Kendrick. And then if there's still some niggas mad that you and Kendrick are friends now, that's on them.
Just be like, man, you got me, bro. Like, that shit was funny. You know what I mean? Like in a real way, though. In a real way, not in a you got me, that was funny, and then go over here and say some slick shit. And now it's like, bro, why you still throwing subs? Like,
just like,
it's over.
He cooked me. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Just admit it,
bro. Get him on a feature on the next album and talk your guys shit on there.
Kendrick definitely ain't going on no feature with I just don't think he likes the man. But like, here's the thing with the pedophile.
He doesn't like him though. Because he was. If you look at anything in the past, Kendrick shows nothing but love to Drake, saying that Drake put him on with a bunch of stuff and getting him on, bringing him on tours. And
I think Drake is that dude when you're growing up who has all the things. For me, it was, it was the kid that had all the toys. They had all the shit. They had access to all the shit. And people would go to their house and play, because why not? Is he the coolest dude? Nah, but I can stand him. You know what I'm saying? Because I have access to these toys. I want to play this video game. I want to play this, you know what I mean? Because he got all of it. I feel like he's that dude. Like, I don't feel like everyone really messed with him. Like, I just feel like they did it on a business tip, but they didn't really, like, genuinely like him. Like, oh, I want to hang out with you. But because it might have always been something like on business, or I want to hang out with you because there's a reason for both of us to do this that'll help us both out. A transactional relationship. I feel like he had a lot of transactional relationships and not a lot of real ones in hip hop. Personally, I don't know. That's just the way it's playing out. Also, he has the lawsuit going on still.
Yeah.
So it feels like the record companies and the streaming companies are not pushing his shit like they typically would. And so it's a double whammy. You got that lawsuit going on, you're dropping music, and actually the leak that just happened was just dope, but like you leaked it with two little young white streamers that probably don't even listen to hip hop. Like when I heard them like laugh or like going, "Oh, that line," it was like, bro, that line was just he just said a name, you know what I mean? And they just went crazy, and I'm like, bro, that's you're doing this with the wrong people, bro. Like it's just nasty to me. And if you get the pedophile angle, if I'm close to 40, which he is, I'm not going to go after that whole thing, even though we all know you're not a pedophile. I'm not going to do that and then go hang with a bunch of 20-somethings. You know what I mean? Like 20, 22-year-olds and 23-year-olds.
how
Like Adam
I
Ross
look
is like 23. You know what I mean? Like,
at it. It's
don't
like
do
I
that.
think
Like, I don't know.
Drake's, in my opinion, Drake is way too big for that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like you doing. I get why Jello went and did that. Jello went and leaked his songs for that generation, and he's
yeah.
not even. But Drake, it's like you don't need to. Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
just don't think he needs Adam Ross. I don't think he needs Adam Ross.
Not
I'm
at
like,
all.
why is this
Not at all.
connection here?
Yeah,
Like, I
exactly.
understand why, because they're connected through Stake. They have a business partnership through Stake, the betting platform. So I get that part. And so they do the live streams. So I get that. I just seems like they're going after a new audience, which I don't think he needs to do. I think he's bigger than that. I think that like for people like me who've grown up with him, I need you to grow up with me. I'm not hanging out with Adam Ross. I don't watch Adam Ross's stream. So it seems like you're going after a new audience that seems to be younger.
Yeah.
But like what we're asking you to do is evolve with your audience.
And
you're
that's what I'm
actually
saying.
leaving them you're
I
actually
think,
leaving them and going younger.
and that's what I think. I think that if Drake could drop an album for someone in their 30s, 40s, 50s now, like
He's in.
We talked about this, a Jay-Z 444 album.
He's in.
Talk about your wealth shit. Talk about you having a fucking private plane, the OVO plane. Talk about you having a $40 million mansion or investments you've made, or put people on game with that.
Put people on game.
Shit like that.
Go get married.
Come on. Yeah.
Go get married, even if it's an arranged marriage. I don't care. But like, go act like you were trying to get married and settle down or something. People would like that. People would fuck with that. Like, I think people would, if you're a changed man, be a changed man. You know what I mean? Like, just get out of whatever phase. Like, I'm sorry, whatever phase he's in right now is like, I'm hurt. I need to work through this shit, and I'm given the grace to do that because like the music hasn't been hitting to me. He kind of seems like from an artist perspective, from just a pure music, just me listening to music, 'cause I like his music. The last joint he just did was dope. It's just he's in the same pocket. He's not really stretching himself, as a MC. And I get it because he's probably feeling some kind of way. He's just kind of not confident right now. And that's a lot of creators go through that. And that's okay. Next year he'll be better. You know what I'm saying? But I want him to drop the Iceman album. The rollout's not hitting. You know what I mean? It's not connecting with people, and that's okay. But still, everyone has a flop, man. Nas had plenty of them. Nas is my favorite MC, and I'll tell you straight up, his discography was not the best. And I said that straight up, but he's still my favorite MC. And it seems like Drake fans can't say that about him. It's like you can't say that he's missing. Like he's missing right now. I don't know. Like I just feel like you can say that your favorite artist isn't doing what he's supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to do that. It's okay to be disappointed. That's what I mean about the undefeated record thing. Yeah. You know, like he's not undefeated no more. So it's like now you can't. How do you deal with not being on top? And he's not dealing with that very well.
Yeah, like
adversity.
I think with him he was I don't know. I think it was weird for him to drop that fucking techno album. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get why you did it. Like, oh, you're trying to have the number one for this, but nah, I'm not trying to hear that. That's not you.
I think that's when things kind of went off.
That's when I'm not gonna hear that shit. Like, at the time, any other rapper that had a crazy run, imagine if Wayne dropped that shit. Like, nigga, we don't want to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, Wayne did drop this year.
No, but
Wayne did drop this year.
Wayne didn't drop no techno album, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, a completely different fucking genre. It's like,
it's kind of like
get back on your shit.
Yeah, and that was a really far departure too. Like Big X the Plug, for example, someone I really like, and he dropped a joint. His newest joint is all country music. Like they had some success with this joint called Texas, and it had a really strong country vibe. And then you had Shabuzi have a #1 song last year. So the labels see, oh hey, we have this dude, And I'm like, bro, the labels are so nasty and cooked. Like that's
Yeah.
not it.
I also
It
think
might hit for
yeah, go ahead.
certain audiences, but
I
like
also think Texas,
I
like
don't
you
know.
can call it country, but that shit was for cars with bass in it.
Yeah,
You know what
for
I'm
real.
saying? Like
That's
that,
it. Yeah.
that shit ain't normal like country music in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to a bar and hearing that like at a country bar. Like you're playing that shit
Yeah.
like
It sounds good.
you got the
The
little
music sounds good.
stuff, but then that shit hits. Like, yeah, I don't know.
The music sounds good. I just don't like your art your feature list is Post Malone,
Yep.
Morgan Wallen, Luke Combs, like all these dudes, and I'm like, bro, like what is this? Like I don't listen to you
Exactly.
for this, man. Like
Exactly.
I know you had a big record, but like and you did some shit with whoever, I don't know who it was, but like that's not what I'm listening to you for. So
Nah, yeah, I
anyway,
think
like I just feel
certain,
like
yeah,
that's an interesting departure
yeah,
for
I think
him
that
too.
some rappers just need to slowly evolve a little bit. Like, not saying
Yeah, that was forced.
music, and that's how I feel about, and I thought I feel about Rod Wave. Like Rod Wave, it's like there's some.
We talk about right
If
away.
I'm having a bad like, bro, if I'm going through some shit, like if I'm like, you know, what I'm saying in my own head, Rod Wave slaps. But then once I get out of it, don't drop
That
that shit.
nigga will have you depressed.
Nigga,
He'll have you
at
taking
some point,
Valium.
at one of his albums, I'm not saying change up the way you rap, but nigga, your next album got to be like, nigga, being on the other side of that. Nigga, it gotta be.
Hey, he.
You gotta get through. You gotta like. We want to see you persevere, man.
I need you to get up out the gutter, bro.
Nigga, I'm telling you, at some point, niggas gotta help him. If he like, nigga, enough people, we gotta help you out get out the mud. It's like, nigga, come on. Yeah, at some point, I was just like, he dropped again. I'm thinking like, God damn, like I'm feeling good now. This shit's sad as hell. Then it's like, nigga, at some point, he gotta drop some positive shit.
He do got some joints. I remember listening to like Breakfast Club one time. I pulled up and you know we had the speaker on and the kids wanted to hear Rod Wave. I was like, yo, I stopped playing and I was like, yo, this is depressing, man. Like I can't listen to this right now while I'm trying to get my mind right. It's too depressing. Like
it's one of the
and
things.
my
If
mama just went. I was like, yeah, man, this is too much.
If you're going through it, you might listen to it like, nah, nigga.
Yeah, I agree. If you're going through it, that's definitely the one.
After that, it's like, man, hey, next, man. I'm not trying to hear that shit right now.
He too depressing for me, man. Like, and I don't mind it. I actually like the music. Huncho just dropped today. This has been a good year. It seems like the old heads are making music that sticks more this year to me. And cause I keep up and, you know, like it was not on my bingo card to see that after last year. I thought last year was a great year for music. This year, I mean, I got Clips, Raekwon, Nas is dropping like 7 albums. He's bringing up all these old heads. Ghostface dropped a dope album. Slick Rick, Mobb Deep's dropping an album. Wale's about to drop. And the Jermaine Dupri album, I did not see that one coming. Pause. Like, Jermaine Dupri back in his heyday was like the one. Like, he couldn't miss. Yeah. And I didn't even check for the album when I seen it drop. I wasn't checking for it because I was like, man, it was the last time he made anything dope.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, man, you got Ludacris on here rapping his ass off. And it sounds like old Jermaine Dupri, but also he has every different sound on the album, and it's from Magic City, so it's strip club music. So
yeah,
you put all that context together, he knocks that shit out the park. And I'm like, bro, if this is in the club right now, like this whole album is slapping. Like you can just see it. You can just literally see it. And I just felt like, you know, like that Wale's about to drop, and it's, from what it sounds, everything I've heard is dope. He's rapping.
Yeah.
The Clips album I'm still playing. The Freddie Gibbs album I'm still playing. You know, like there's just the sticky music in my opinion. And now I listen to everything. I try to listen to the Young Bulls too. But it just feels like the things that have stuck are all of those. But they got an advantage because they ain't made music in a long time. So people are trying to, you know, it's new, quote unquote. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. We haven't really talked crypto at all, and I know we got to get up out of here in just a minute, but we can go through that real quickly. What's you thinking?
I think Q4 is about to go crazy. I think the whole setup, I mean, doing exactly what it's supposed to do. I think there's a lot of inflow coming in. I think actually maybe today it might be a record for altcoins, inflow on altcoins. But yeah, I think that Q4 is about to gear up and be big. Like it's gonna one of these months, maybe October, maybe November. I think it's gonna be a crazy month.
Yeah, I agree. We're lining up so Bitcoin just made a big move the other day, but then also so on the 7 day. So yeah, we had a rate cut the other day. You can see here actually from September 25th to now, it's just been kind of dumping, and the Bitcoin dominance has been going down because of that. So while Bitcoin has been going down from September, what's that? September 18th? Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, September 18th. No, that's the wrong one. Oh, I guess that is. Wow, damn, it's been dipping crazy. I'm thinking I'm on the whatchamacallit. So anyway, yeah, it's been dipping as of late. So this is the 1 month, but it's still up. We're still up. We're
Oh,
still
for sure.
bullish.
Yeah. Exactly.
Um,
I mean, the thing about it is,
ETH.
talking about a dip, like that's a thing. Like a couple months ago, people were saying Bitcoin's not hitting 100, and now it's like, man, it dropped to 115.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and yeah, I know. We're like, and also like looking at this, like ETH was at 3,600 end of last year, dipped, and people were off ETH in the March, and we were saying like buy. This was a buy signal right
That's
here,
where we were telling people to buy right there.
telling people to buy right here. You can go back and watch the
Yep.
episodes. But it's hard to buy stuff when the tariffs were. This was the tariffs.
Yeah.
This is April. Tariffs started, and boom, we had a little V shape for the market, and this is all markets look like this, and then it's just been on an absolute tear ever since. Absolute tear, and I think it's even more bullish coming up. The reason why I feel like it's more bullish is because let me show you this. Where's it at? So this is a big one right here. Well, for one, Coinbase CEO says the next major crypto bill is a freight train. So in October, there's going to be the Digital Asset Market Clarity Act. So the Clarity Act basically is, he's saying the CEO of Coinbase is basically really bullish, thinking that it's going to get done. CEO says the critical legislation to advance crypto in the U.S. has a good chance of getting done after witnessing strong bipartisan support for the crypto market structure bill this week. The Clarity Act seeks to clarify roles of this SEC, the SFTC, or I'm sorry, CFTC, and other financial agencies that regulate the market. Basically, it's a Clarity Act. Like this is what we're doing. This is how we're going to regulate this asset. Mm-hmm. So let me put this up on you too. So why that's important. So can you see this one with the base now? Yep. Exploring network token? Okay. So base is Coinbase's layer 2, which is ran on Ethereum. Ethereum is getting ready to take off again for its next leg up and beat its all-time highs because what Coinbase is doing with their base platform, it didn't have a token before, whereas Solana has one. All of its competitors have a native token. Base didn't. Yeah. And so now they just announced this week that they're finally thinking about dropping a token. So in essence, Coinbase, the biggest exchange that already has a shit ton of liquidity and USDC stablecoin and all of these things, it's publicly traded. They're literally going to launch a token. So that's super bullish, and that's going to be on Ethereum layer 2. So Base is a bridge. It says here, alongside the token discussion, Base announced new initiatives at Basecamp, and they're going to open a bridge between Base and Solana, which is a big deal. Solana's getting ready to rip because they're going to have a new ETF that you'll be able to buy into with Solana. So there's just a lot going on, man. This next 3 months, buckle up. It's going to be crazy.
Coinbase just dropped the Coinbase One card today too.
Oh, that was today?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so I want one of those.
Yeah, I copped mine. It's about to get sent out, but it already got added to my Apple Wallet.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look right now because I signed up.
Yeah, I
I know I
signed
need
up.
to get one.
When I opened today, it asked how do you fill out a couple different things, and then once it's done, it said, do you want to add it to your Apple Wallet? The other one will be sent with the mail.
Damn, I need to look because I was on the wait list. I should already been had it. Path, and because I want to get the Bitcoin. I want to put all my stuff on that and
Yep.
get Bitcoin in return for rewards. So this is the alt season. So we are in alt season. Let me go back to this. So how do we know that? Well, I look at fear and greed. Remember, we talked about that. So we're at 52. When it's an extreme greed down here, that's when we want to think about selling. Altcoin season. Altcoin season is when it's in the blue. So we're 75. That means we are in altcoin season, which means everything else but Bitcoin and is going to pump. So this is why this is important right here, because the path to alt season is this: Bitcoin rips, which it's already has. Then Ethereum rips, which I was just showing you, already has. Not saying it's not going to rip more. Both of these are going to continue to go up.
Mm-hmm.
But the money flow is going to start going into larger caps, which is like BNB just hit $1,000 for the first time. BNB.
Yeah.
So the money, we're probably about right here, in my opinion. Money's starting to trickle into large caps where we see large buy-ups happening. So Solana's getting ready to run. Solana's, I think, at 250-ish. I was buying around $100 to 150, which was late. It was at $8 at some point. I think we're right here. Then we're going to get to this part where the large caps, Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin, whatnot. Large caps are going parabolic. AVAX, things like XRP, things like stuff like that. You're going to start seeing those go big.
Yeah.
And then we get to full-fledged alt season, which is where a lot of my bags are. And that's when you start to see 10 and 20 X's and shit just doesn't make sense. And things are just popping off and you're just trying to just stick to your plan, man. Don't go chasing green candles. Don't go chasing pumps. You will get wrecked.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll answer more questions on some other things. Like I'll give some plays that I'm looking at, but the Base app, in my opinion, is the biggest opportunity right now, with Base getting ready to or Coinbase getting ready to launch a token. That means it's going to be in the top. It'll be in the top 10 easy, like right away. So that means it's going to be a gajillion-dollar market cap. And I keep talking about Mr. Miggles, the Coinbase cat. The Coinbase cat. Why I'm so happy is because typically when you launch a token, all the tokens underneath that just go parabolic because that's part of the ecosystem. So I would guess that the Coinbase cat, the cat that they have been putting on their ads as a meme coin, is going to absolutely rip from here. So that's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But anyway, what you're looking at is Zora. Zora is a platform on the Base app that is basically like Instagram. So what you're having is so this is my home feed. You get paid for your posts basically, or every post you make is a token. So when I look at my wallet, for example, this is my creator coin. And that is, so I have a Thadeacon creator coin. Yes, Brick by Brick has a creator coin. And the emissions, it keeps going there. So I just claimed 6 million of my coins today. And this used to be $30. And I just claimed a bunch of tokens of my own, and they're just creating liquidity for you. This is how the liquidity is getting sucked into the actual platform. And when the token drops, the Zora token, they're all connected. So I'm like, yo, and there's going to be an airdrop. So the airdrops are for people who are participating in their economy. So I feel like I'm going to get a very big airdrop here soon on Base when that token drops. You'll see your man's really happy because I've been on Base. I've been bullish on Base for a long time, and now they're doing a token. I think I'm going to be getting an airdrop. How that looks, I don't know, but I'm farming though. So I'm starting to post a shit ton on Zora now. You're going to see a lot of Brick by Brick stuff. You're going to see a lot of, if you want to go follow us on Zora, buy our creator coin. Will it go up? I don't know. Do you think we're going to keep making content? Do you think we're going to keep putting stuff on Zora? Because I am. How big it gets, I don't know. I don't even know. Nobody knows. But I know I'm going to get an airdrop because I'm participating. If you want to participate, cool. Go to Zora and follow us on there, brick by brick. Thadeacon, you make one for J Dan. I don't care. Anyway, I like it because I'd rather do it over there than on Instagram. Honestly, it makes me not even want to be on Instagram. I'm like, well, shit, I can just post and make money over here. Why would I not do this? Shit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I just clicked a button and it just went click, and then I got more tokens. And I was like, oh, cool. I just watched my account go up, and I just haven't been there in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I made more money off that than I've made on any platform ever in the history of me posting on platforms. I don't know. That's just, and that's on Base. That's on the Base app. Streaming too. So Pump Fun, actually, Pump Fun is a token. If you want some alpha, Pump Fun is going big this week because of streaming, and they're allowing people to create. So this stream, for example, we could stream it on Pump Fun, and it becomes a token, and people can buy that token, and people are buying it, and people are making money streaming, doing what they are already normally would be doing, just on a different platform. Pump is, and I know we got to get up and get out here in just a minute. I'm gonna show you Pump real quick. Pump Fun right here. So Pump Fun used to be a meme platform on Solana, and you could just launch tokens, however many you wanted, and then they came out with their own token, and then it dipped, and now it's going crazy. It just went crazy. I wouldn't buy it right now. I would wait for it to come down to about right here. But yeah, Pump Fun's going crazy. I think it's an easy bet. This next one, I think once it dips a little bit, it's going to go crazy. But yeah, man. With that, put me on, man. What you got? the Zenith, the Zenith, the Zenith. When's that? When can people buy that, man?
2 more weeks. So I mean,
by people I mean me and Rome. Rome was asking too.
Yeah, 2 more weeks. I mean, right now, right? Yeah, come on. But I mean, it's all done. Got everything. It's just I'm trying to do a couple more things on the back end on my Amazon page and a few extra little things before I actually launch. Get it out to some people that have already kind of been taking it for a while now. Get it out to them. Let them post about it. So just trying to do some back end stuff so the launch is good.
You know what I just learned too? I didn't realize the rule on high school NIL. This is so random, but it made me think of that because it made me think of Sione and high school NIL. I didn't realize they can only go up to $500. I didn't realize that. So if that is the case, be looking out for more NIL deals here in the future, whether it's through Brick by Brick or it's through something, but just know there will be another NIL deal coming, probably sooner than you think, in my opinion. This is me just talking and being transparent. I didn't realize I was with Mose at the Ella Russell show last week, and he was telling me that, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that was the cap. I was like, well, I mean, shoot, Brick by Brick might be, we'll see. But yeah, that's super dope. And that just made me think of that because I know you had Sione in the shop and all that. And so anyway, put me on. What do I got? Oh, Little Brother. And I got 2 things. Little Brother's coming through. I forgot the show is this fall. I'm going tonight. It's at Numos. It's their last tour. It's one of my favorite groups ever. Actually, Drake got his style from Fonte, a lot of his style from one of the dudes off Little Brother. He's literally said it in interviews. They had joints together back when he was on the come up when comeback season mixtapes was around. So Little Brother's one of my favorite groups, and they're in Seattle tonight. I didn't realize until last night, and I was like, well, shit, I gotta go roll up and just pay homage to some dudes that got me through a lot of times. So that's number 1. Put me on. So yeah, hit me up at Numos. You know where to find me. Number 2, we're gonna have a giveaway this week. ETC Tacoma. If you know what this is a large hoodie. Never been worn. You see, it's in the thing still. So this is rare. Came out last year. No, you cannot buy it no more from them. This is brand new. Large Jaws hoodie. Like it looks like Jaws, but we're gonna be giving that away next week. So all you're gonna have to do is follow us and tap in with us, and you know what I'm saying? You might be able to have a chance to win ETC Tacoma. I might even just say you got to follow us on Zora too. You got to buy part of the career, not buy it, but just tap in, follow. Anyway, yeah, man, we got these guests coming up for this season. I'm excited for this season, man. We back to it, bro. Like,
oh yeah, it's gonna be dope.
I'm excited. We got some merch. Got some, got the T-shirt coming. You got some. Yeah, we got some things coming. If my crypto bags pump, man, it's gonna get real fun over here at Brick by Brick. So it's gonna get real fun at Brick by Brick. Anyway, man, I appreciate you jumping on. Make it a great weekend, y'all. Make it a great weekend. You can expect more from us this season to be dope. We got some surprises coming. We got some other things coming. Yeah, man. Season 2, Brick by Brick. We here.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
get it. Yeah.
Brick by brick.